I kind of want to do it now, just to get over it. Let's do. Oh, by the way, I forgot I wasn't streaming, so I went ahead. By the way, they said that's when she dropped the gummy, but she had a gummy bag. Hiyoko, so I stopped fucking Fuyuhiko.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
Yeah.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Yeah.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's no mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Oh.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Yeah, that's totally gonna help, honey.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid, I'm not done backing you into a corner yet!
Alright, please. What? What? Yeah. Something, I don't know how the song goes.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
Yeah.
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
Wait a minute.
blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her,
Oh,
we
I know
have
what
the
it is.
evidence we need.
I know what to say.
That's wrong!
Yeah, that's totally wrong.
I left those
Can't believe
footprints
it.
during my morning walk!
Okay, first off, bitch.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence!
You're talking about the footprints near the...
It's true, that's an important... And we can thank Mahiru!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong!
There we go. Because Mikan's autopsy, yeah.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
instant death?
Yep.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry!
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Yep.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
And Hiyoko is too short.
But why
and
did the
weak
killer
to
block
do
the
that.
door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
No?
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Thank you, Chiaki.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Yeah.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Not covered in blood.
clean.
Exactly.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that yet!
How?
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Yeah, now I'm suspecting you, motherfucker.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That
Yeah,
little bitch is definitely the killer!
How do I kill him? How do I stop him?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. Damn it! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru
Oh,
and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
oh,
Damn it!
I'm trying to think.
If
Where's
Mahiru didn't block the door,
No.
then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh, fuck.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Why can't I...
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh, that didn't work either.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh, well...
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. Damn it! If Mahiru didn't block, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I was trying to fucking...
If Mahiru didn't block, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of.
God, why couldn't I do it?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed and blocked the door with. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I can't read. I'm trying. Fuck, you are a stubborn asshole, dude. You are a stubborn asshole. I know I'm right on one thing. I know I'm right. Of it. I know I'm right. Oh my god. He is so stubborn. Okay. I'm gonna try again.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Damn it, it's no. Oh. I gotta be quicker on this. Maybe I have to slow down, that's why I feel like it's like a weakening.
If Mahiru didn't, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Alright.
If Hiyoko moved the body,
Yes.
then she should be covered in blood.
Yes.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just the fact that Hiyoko can be. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Shit.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Hold on. I know the shower room.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside. After she moved the body, she just washed. The fact that Hiyoko was at can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Nope, that's...
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed. The fact that Hiyoko can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Oh, I am not doing well on this. I am not doing well at this at all. No, wait. What would be the perfect type of evidence? Oh yeah, that's right. I think I know. It's because she couldn't. The showers don't work. Oh wait. Is there a button I'm supposed to press? I mean, I'm doing it right, am I? Oh, I guess it works like the bullets, right?
So what, dumb?
Fuck! I'm forgetting the controls of this game. That's what happens when you don't play this game for a long time. I'm not stupid, everyone.
This is my... We will never give up!
Not gonna give up that easily. I'm gonna take him down. Okay, get that shower room.
If
ready.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it! She killed and blocked the door! Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of!
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
Yes.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay, yeah. It looks like bullets. Okay, I'm fucking stupid because I never played this game for a long
Washing
time.
it off in the shower is impossible. Because
I
the
haven't
shower in the
played this
beach
game.
house was
Bad.
out of order.
Grammar. Yep.
Out of order?
That's right, motherfucker.
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
No, that should be impossible. Oh, she can't get dressed by herself.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's right. And Mahiru had to
Listen
help
to
her.
me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Boom, bitch.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
That's right.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me!
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Akane.
'Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
But wasn't she hit in the head? Doesn't Mikan have a report about that because she took care of her?
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Was she?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told
You
you.
sound disappointed,
There's no way
Jackie.
I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
You know, Hyoko, I'm gonna fucking kill you one of these days.
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
Con. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hyoko for being... yeah. Could it be that does he actually have something else?
Hey,
in mind?
Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier... Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is okay we change the place. I want to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they start suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Alright.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Yoko had, huh? Let's see the, where's huh? This?
I can prove it with this! This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay we change the place and yeah!
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter...
Yeah.
Whoa! The meeting times are off!
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Yeah.
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? I think Mahiru.
Damn it!
Actually, the writing seems similar, so both.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Nagito, please stop.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Yes, lightly punch him to death, so... Yeah, fuck it, I'm the killer, I don't care!
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep! Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine... Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
Like a family.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
Who fucking knows?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
Ah, jeez.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Sleepy the whole time?
What? He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth that may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Guys, unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. What? It's been suspended.
Well now.
You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair.
You can't! That's seriously a big no-no! But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... No, you can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised!
I don't know what you're talking about, but it feels wrong to me. What? This is unheard of, actually, to me. No, Willie, this is unheard of. A freaking, Oh, resume? What?
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
God damn it, Mon Ami.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Thanks.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Well, shit.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
Or...
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
No. No, no, no. If so, we prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the logic dive. During the logic dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. What? Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R1 button. Huh? Press the O button to brake and the L1 button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress with the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls. You can. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a jam or from into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path to the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. Highly recommend to make good use of the break. Oh my god. Okay, thank god. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Yoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive in the company's beach house? I just don't get to think about it. I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it. Let's see if it's easy. Oh! Okay. Oh! Sweet. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I missed that one. There we go. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? After Yoko arrived. No, before. Because who... Obviously before, in my opinion. Because who drugged her? That has to be right? Because, that's had to be right. Okay. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? I think... Oops. After or before? I say after. It has to be after. Yeah, it has to be after. Wee! Look at that! Sweet moves, sweet tricks. Ooh, Hajime! Yeah, swag! Question 3. Where was the killer hiding when he was unconscious? I think it could be the beach house. It could be the beach. Because there's no place I could think of. It wasn't that? Then the beach house? I guess the beach house then. That was so wrong. Sorry. Okay. Congratulations. You all.
It's all coming together.
So it doesn't matter either way. Okay.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
You know what, Hiyoko? I'm gonna call you the killer. I don't care if I die! You're gonna die too!
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Fuck off.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Behind the door, where the body was.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
You don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding. The place where he was. Well, it has to be here.
Crap!
Where would... Can't be. It can't be here.
Crap!
But where though? It can't be right.
Crap!
What would it can't be the...
Here!
The closet?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The thing, yeah, the I'm gonna say it's here.
Here!
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Yeah.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
Yeah.
The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we
Yep.
haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kinda like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Are you booking?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask. Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
That's right. So there must have been another person. Yes.
Is the killer also included? Among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent!
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yeah.
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the true flashback. If you hold down the triangle button, the shape of the title will change. If you aim at the remark's weak point and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. You also add the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets. Oh, fuck you. You see how difficult this game is for me? Shower room. That's it!
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Shower.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
The water bottles.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Yeah. Yeah, but with what?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the
Wait, can I see the...
killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog the
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than the...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Oh, I think I remember. Whoops.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Yeah.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
How do I do it again? Ah!
If they use...
Really? Can you...
something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I suck at... Oh, the controls. I forget every time. Stupid.
What did the killer do with...
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
fuck? I didn't mean to shoot it. I didn't mean to shoot it. I didn't mean to shoot
Damn
it.
it!
How do I
What did the killer do?
Oh my god, and it's not telling me. It's not telling me. Is it not that?
With the blood on their body.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have...
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the... Maybe they wore one when they... If they used something other than the shower...
Oh.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and flush.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to...
Damn it! Okay, shut up.
This is my... We will never give up!
Because I was really hard to like thinking like, oh, it's only the blue words I have to do, and those ones I have to destroy. No, cat. That was... I have not.
What did the killer do with the...
Maybe they simply washed it.
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off...
They didn't have to... Oh, what about the wet... Maybe they wore one when... If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wet... They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Alright, let's do it.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No, that's wrong! If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
No.
They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shadow was used. The drinks in the fridge.
I see!
The drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Yeah.
I've seen through it.
Pekka, what?
In theory, but that's impossible.
What do you mean?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, Pekka. Well, trash can, yes.
It's true there were in the beach house roof. However, try one who wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Oh, no way, Pekka. No way.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles. There were only flavored drinks with colored
shit.
dyes. If you use those to wash blood off, the blood won't come off and your body will leave it, especially if you used a lot. That alone would raise suspicion.
No, hold on.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Bitch! Allow me to cut through those words!
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
What?
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
If the killer used the plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, if that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Peko? Because she's the only one drenched, right? I mean, yeah, that doesn't sound right, but she did say she was the only one wet.
You're the only one!
Yeah.
Peko. Is it you?
Yeah, she was the only one wet. Not Chiaki. And fucking Akane was in the head because of fucking Nekomaru, which is an excuse why she's covered in blood, but Peko was the only one wet. Yeah.
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Let's just do a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body.
Oops, sorry.
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something!
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Yes, but it's the only logical thing.
So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
Yes.
No. I saw her.
Did you really?
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Aha.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Shower room.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
What?
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. In fact, yep. Let's do it.
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Yep.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Yeah, but you forgot she's a fucking ninja. I'm sorry. That's why I assume, but there has to be a second person.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Rule 3. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
What about her, whatever I forgot her thing was, the training thing she has?
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No! Please don't be violent!
Okay, what are we gonna do? Hangman's Gambit. Got it. B. M. B. B. I forgot it. What am I doing? What am I doing? How am I doing this game again? How do I do this? Play this game? Catch, release, explode letter. Okay. Nope. B. Bamboo. Bamboo. Oh shit. Shit. Bamboo, bamboo. I mean, bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. Okay, I gotta find. Oh god. Bamboo sword. Okay. There, T. There we go.
I got it!
Bamboo sword.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yep. She did.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Right?
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Fucking ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
And what is Peko?
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time that has come once again for the Panic Talk action, PTA. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. Nega time, huh? That's every day for me. From this point on, you will be able to use fever time by pressing the R1 button during PTA. When fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the X button, you will, capable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. Only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm, not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not gonna tell them that they'll have to redo the cross trial for that chapter if they do that. Ah! You told me I have to. You are an asshole.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Yes, why?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Jeez, dude. Panic talk action.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been This is the end!
Talk it, dick!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
Mm-hmm.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Bada bing.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape.
Ninja.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Nagito, shut the fuck up.
No! You just back off!
Peko?
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is that right? Even though Fuyahiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely?
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Something doesn't seem right.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Chiaki?
Can it wait until after the voting?
No.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Yes.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Echo, what?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
This doesn't seem right.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill.
There's no way Peko is a secret serial killer.
For the sake of protecting justice.
No way, it's bullshit. You only did that because you heard fucking... and Sonia said that.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
So why would Mahiru be part of that justice thing?
Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... Could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
Say what, nigga?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the fuck? What the fuck? No way. There's no way, nigga. No way. No way. Okay, I gotta know.
Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but...
Huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, what is this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Hey.
This motherfucker is still sleeping!
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look! It's a killer!
Hey.
Hey!
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
How is Oh, because she's girl E or some shit like that? Because she killed someone?
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
God damn it, Pecco.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh god, Hiyoko right there is glitching out. Jeez.
Oh! I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it?
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Yeah. Closing argument. Begin. Okay, here is them together. Well... Shit. Okay. So, there's these two together, like, what's up? Hi. And, there's something here, I don't know what. Can't be that. Okay. Here, killer did that. And, so, killer knocked her out. Obviously. And then... Okay, stopped her here. And then dragged her. Of course. She, let's see. Hid. How did she hid? When did she hid? She hid... Yeah, right there. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, let's... You know... No? Did I? No? What? Well, sorry. That's the first time I ever fucked up a thing, I think. I can't remember.
This is my...
I want to retrieve.
We will never give up!
Trying to do this right. Yeah. Stockholm, I don't know. Oh my god. Oopsie. Okay. We don't have the other options now. Shit. Let's see. She walked in. Yeah. And a hit, killed. Yep, mass drag. What else happened? Well, why would I have Hiyoko was sleeping? It's already here. killer in here. Duh. Okay. Now give me more shit. Ran away. Right here. Got it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. The water bottle. That's obviously. Let's see. The bat. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, she came in here. Yeah. And let's see, she woke up. Got it. Okay. Now, let's see again on this. The gummy in place? Say what now? No way. There was her. Okay, there was this. She was the. Wait, what? Listen. It seems like we're somewhere. Yeah, right here. Got it. And now the letter thing. They're not showing this. Let's see. Oh, puts the mask on. Right. What about fucking that? What was that like and shit? What's this for? I don't see anything that will go with it. Well, that's done. I don't have that yet. What's placed? What would work? Oh my god. It would work. Oh. Right here. There we go. I saw it. There, now we got the letter one. Okay. No, so Pecker did this. So, okay. Boop, 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 bop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Okay. What happened? Typhon. Yep.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Act 1.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However,
I kind of like the closing argument better because instead of just guessing your ass about everything, yeah, it goes off faster.
The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m. just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, The mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see.
It's really her?
And what of it?
She's like, totally cool with it.
Just not gonna stop.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
But what did Mahiru did? Did she really kill someone in the past that we don't know about?
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
I'm invincible.
What are you saying?
Wow, Gundam sounds very creeped out. Like, what?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
My life.
Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Why is Kuma still fucking sleeping?
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
But impossible.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice!
I'm confused and creeped out.
Hurry, and carry on justice!
Is she trying to say she wasn't the killer?
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Huh?
A few sacrifices? Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah! He finally woke up!
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
You suck as a judge, you know that?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Peko. It is Peko. Alright.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
What?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Sonia?
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
What?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That's what a serial killer enthusiast is, dipshit!
That makes her an enthusiast!
Yes!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
What the heck is that? Wait, what? Nationality?
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said...
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about the serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were in the same country. Yeah, Jack was Japanese. What the fuck? That wasn't the case. still...
Peko, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're sparkling justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Yes! I want to hear you say it in Spanish.
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
It sounded so uncharacteristic of Peko.
That mask has fulfilled...
What the fuck? Hold on, everyone. Let's be back. What the heck happened? I heard something. Weird.
Build its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
3 or more people.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The body discovery.
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Fuyuhiko.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
His last name appeared twice in the game. That means he had a sister. And Girl E, who is the one who killed the sister. And Girl E was my hero. So that could be something. And that's linked to his past that he forgot. The events that occurred in the game show doesn't occur in real life. There's only one proof of that too. Yes.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
Yeah.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? That's right! Oh, I forgot he had an envelope! Shit! He did! He did have an envelope! Shut up, what makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
Fuck off, Hiyoko!
Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before,
I'm not used to her smiling like that.
I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Fuyuhiko is your master?
Young master?
What?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Fuyuhiko.
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
Might be her hand that killed Mahiru, but who was the actual person pulling the trigger?
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
We're fucked. C, cause I fucked up a lot of times, so I get a C, yeah. Missteps. Yep, That's a lot of missteps I've done, yeah.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What? Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mayu Koizumi is... Hold on a second.
Sorry.
Hey. Oh wait, so sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate, no matter how you look at it, Peggo's the killer! Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious, you're not a tool, you're a freaking human being!
Well...
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you are wrong. Well, she is XJ9. Yes, that is that's the same voice actress who played Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Shocking. Look it up. It's true.
You just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. That's true, yeah. People are used as just instruments of whatever they want them to do. I mean, if you look at it this way, we're kinda all tools, but we still act mostly how we do. But whatever. No, just forget what I said. We're not all tools because we do make our own decisions, so I'm looking for a job. But you could decide to not do that job unless if you will get killed if you get out of that job, then yeah, you can do it. But whatever, what schematics. People such as myself only exist to be tools?
Hey!
What does she mean, Fuyahiko? Back when I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then? No. Peko said that, called him Young Master. Obviously, she was a bodyguard for Fuyahiko since, duh, Yakuza. That's what I'm thinking.
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in, see?
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. Ding-ding-ding. I got it right.
What?
Property, you say? This means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Okay, that... The right photo... The top right photo is just weird to me. It's just baby, Peko holding a fucking sword. What the fuck? Looks weird, man.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
So the game brought back memories. I see. No, I don't think it has to do with memories, because they only took the school memories, obviously. So she does remember she was her master. I need coffee. Yeah, obviously their other memories wouldn't be tampered, right? If I'm correct. They do remember who the fuck they are and what their purpose is, so yeah.
That is...
You are wrong. You're not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Well, damn.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. I only interacted with Peko once, so damn. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We are just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend!
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loves relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I'm told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you. It was Fuyuhiko.
Damn it!
It is what it is. I thought I beat that game. I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
Don't understand! Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
She's covered in blood! What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I didn't even know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with my hero. And that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah. I sent her the photo. Because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started to avoid me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so you know it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends. But Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But...
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, You could easily lure my hero into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My older sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here,
Damn it!
had no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat at the murder as a murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So, that is why you killed my hero with the bat. But still, I believed her up until the last minute. The game was just a work of fiction. But even so, the bitch!
hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. When did you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over my hero, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed that metal bat that I hid under the bench, but at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiro.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but its actions. I don't get this at all!
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So, everyone just pretends to understand. It pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
You're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be!
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes.
Mm.
We fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong!
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No.
No. It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I admit,
All this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed my hero. And now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
Huh. You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong! I have no hope. I am just a tool. I know. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then!
So, I'm going to ask someone else. Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on! What's the use of asking me something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but...
Huh?
If you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die!
Yeah.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell him that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Terotero, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course. I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey!
If you insist you are the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone.
Or, would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair?
Which one will be your hope? Let us hear what you have to say!
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Pekko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?!
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it for you, Hiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Pekko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
If that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It means I can't live without depending on someone. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Pekko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan?
Young master!
Oh.
Oh my. So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here, I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. And how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Pekko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
It's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Pekko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad! You are definitely the killer. Pekko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Pekko, I'm sorry. I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master!
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so, I wanted you to escape.
Oh. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
Boop, boop, boop. So cool. But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekuyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do I have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin the punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I
never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Fuck.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Friends.
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master?
Young Master!
Oh god. No! Tyler has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Peko. One woman army! What? 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 Huh? Did they both die?
That is impossible!
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Pecco! Fuyahiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just worse. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it!
It's supposed to be a clash between two hopes. It was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
Are you still talking about that? What the hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. Even if it feels sad and hopeless. But still...
Isn't that right?
It's gonna be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair, it's just a ladder to be bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we could shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. No way, you're misguided. Lots of a hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the Ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyahiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone! You serious?
Is he? Fuck.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
He looks beaten up.
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, some of them right.
You're so stupid!
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that!
You stupid brother!
I don't believe it! What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to see some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules. If the Blacken is exposed during the... If only the Blacken gets executed, then Fuyahiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now.
Since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's one way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine, then I'll save him. Really?
like...
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for that. Prepared? What the fuck? What the fuck?
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you motherfucker.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patient.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat!
The fuck?
So, I'll see you later!
After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight, nigga.
Is he really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
It's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
And all we can do is wait.
Why do you have to wait for him? I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know.
Well, if you hate him, be my guest. Kill him, Hiyoko, because I'd be happy to take your ass down.
However,
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There is no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
Things aren't exciting as if shit stir like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. For Yahiko. I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future. Not even a speck. As if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But
I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed! We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Danganronpa. Death lies in video games. You have attained a present, Black Dragon Blade. Would you like to save your current progress? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna end it right here. This has been fun. Ugh. That was insane. That was, oh my god. I had a lot of ups and downs with the trial. Yes, I suck at it. I will get better at it because I'll continue playing this game. Oof. But thank you everyone for watching this. This has been fun. This has been a great deal of fun for me, actually. 2 hours of freaking this. 2 hours and a half, man. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining, if anyone did join. I doubt it, because I didn't see any viewers on the top. But this has been very fun. I enjoyed playing this game a lot. This of Danganronpa games. I can't wait for V3 though. So see you guys. Oh hey, it's Chris.
Yes, it's me.